Well, hello. Don't you love it when your Wi-Fi randomly goes out for a minute for no reason? It makes streaming really good, by the way. It makes streaming a great idea. Sigh. Don't leave me again. I had no choice. Well, if you sent any messages at the end of that, I did not see it, so you can resend it. But yeah, they got him. Dude, they don't want me to stream. They shut down the Wi-Fi for 1 minute. They're like, that'll deter him, surely. Too bad, I'm just too good. What can I say? Dude, an interesting mechanic came up, though, while it disconnected for the game. I didn't beat the night, by the way. Don't worry, I didn't betray you guys like that. That's Freddy, right? Sounds still goofy. There you are. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie looks so goofy there. There we go, Freddy moved. Cool. Oh, hold up, I should get chat back on my phone, shouldn't I? It's because it's a different stream now. Damn you, freaking... Oh, here we go. I missed the notification earlier. Hi. I'm glad having to restart stream resulted. I didn't see the first one, bro. I have heard about the guts sound effect, though. I forgot there was a theory relating to that, isn't there? I don't know it, but I feel like I've heard of it. Now that I couldn't connect it, but the sound effect, yeah. That is something I believe. But, I don't remember what it is. Talking about how her guts theory was something... No idea what it is? Yeah, me neither. But I have heard about it. The same. But yeah, welcome, Mary. What games were you... Have I played? I played... T-Jock demo, beat it first try in like 20 minutes, and now we're on this game. And I'm probably going to play one more before I end stream. It depends how long this game takes and the next, to be honest. Because I'm like planning to stream for 3 hours. It's been a little over 1 now. So we'll see. Might get through 4 total. We'll see. Him and Fazant came up with it. What is it? Because I feel like I have heard about it. Not I feel like. I'm like 90% sure I've heard about it. From schedule theory? Yeah. That makes sense. The guts sound effect. What is an indicate? Oh, it's yeah, because it's from the circus baby thing. So it'd be like there was a kid already in there or something. It's just evidence that the schedule theory victims exist. Yeah. Fan art so fire it shut down the whole stream. Real. Oh, dude. As soon as I go down to set up my my chat so I can read it on my phone, that's when he attacks. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let's go back. Don't worry, this time we got it. Sorry. How dare you? No, it's just my bad Wi-Fi. It's actually not bad, but then it disconnects just for like no reason. I just gotta wait a minute for it to kick back up. Well, let's beat it this time, surely. This is a deathless run, by the way. If I die, stream ends. So, let's hope I don't die. But, I'm gonna give you guys, once we get to Night 5, I'm gonna look at before I start Night 5, I'm gonna look at a couple fan games. I'm gonna give you guys a couple options for the next one we play. Because there's a couple I'm saving for later streams, so it's not gonna be all of them. Refresh is going to be next week. That's going to be like a whole stream. That's going to take a while. Hello, BB Studios. Welcome. But I'll give you guys a couple options so you guys can decide. Yes, welcome to absolute shenanigans with this game. I'm not paying attention. I heard him laugh, and I didn't do anything about it. I'm so out of it right now. What am I doing? I'm too busy getting into the chatting. Deathless game, deathless run, by the way. No deaths here. I'm not leaving you. What is all this talk about leaving? I left you for like a minute when my Wi-Fi went out, okay? Come on, you can't blame me. Skill issue? Okay, I heard that laugh. I'm focused on the game now. Not on Guts Theory. Guts Theory's interesting, but we got better things to do, Chad. I'm not seeing him, though. Where is he? If hasn't found a lot of evidence from FNAF media. Sorry, I'll read the rest later. I don't want to die. There he is. This is just the most animatronics are possessed because they live parts of organs. Can't believe they found the kids got stuffed in suits in 2026 for real. I don't know if all the kids are stuffed, or animatronics are stuffed. That seems a bit of a stretch, but yeah. I think it makes sense for the fun times. Maybe with the Toys Killbots thing, I think is really good. So I think it works with that. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. That time I was locked in. Surely you're gone, no? Okay. There, now you're gone. You're gone. Freddy's still there? Yes, he is. They're all on stage. Perfect. It's one happy family. Other FNAF YouTubers. Andrew. Meanwhile, not real name at all. Role-playing Charlie. Much happier than us. True. Well, being a FNAF theorist, is interesting. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. But it also means there's a lot of issues that are just, like, up to personal interpretation. Like, you can go one way or the other. Actually, many issues are like that. There's not a lot. There are some where I think there's, like, a better answer. But even that's objective a lot of the times. There's not really... Or subjective. There's not a lot of objective, like, better, you know, answers than others. Wait, I didn't see the middle one shoot. I didn't see the first one. You're kidding, dude. That one really, really challenges me to pay attention. I'm like wanting to chat about the lore, and this game's like, you know what? Nah. I'm not like other FNAF YouTubers. My heart is filled with friendship. I wish friends were real. Yeah, true. Friendship theory's canceled. No more friendship theory. Had to rejoin because stream ended? Yeah. Stream, my Wi-Fi went out for a minute. It hates me. That's confirmed lore. So, it decided to go out randomly. But, don't worry, I'm back. We persevere through the challenges. But, okay, Glavis, guess what? You are cordially invited to join... there's a multiplayer game on this that I haven't even tried yet. But whenever I do that, if you want to join, you can be one of the lucky few to play the fan game with me. That's your small taste of friendship that I can offer. Hold up, I saw a long message. I'm sorry if I can't really focus on it, because I don't want to die. But if I remember, I'll read it later. Which, hopefully I will. We'll see. Little too locked in, maybe. It's possible. Oh, Freddy hasn't moved yet. He hasn't moved. I'm not stupid. We solved why Mini Bites Wi-Fi hates him. True. Depends on when you play the game. That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna try to plan this marathon out more. It'll be over the summer. But that might not be, because I'm also going to have to test it out. So we can figure it out. I'm going to get I need to see how many people it's multiplayer with. Like, I think it's like 4 or 5. And then I'm going to get a group together. So, as long as the time zones work out, I'd love to have you on, maybe Theffy. His time zone's pretty wacky too. So surely they'll cancel each other out. Or, you know what, I can just, force him to wake up at an obscene time of day. And, he'll say, yes, Minibite, of course. Anything for the content. You should watch live, it's interesting. Yeah, there's so many, like, live streamers now for FNAF. It's so, it's cool. Just a lot to follow. Okay, I need to focus on this. I'm talking, but I'm not talking about lore, because lore's just gonna mess me up. There we go. Dude, it's so hard to focus when you're not just playing a game by yourself, I swear. Oh, that's a later stage that I've ever seen. Okay. Okay, we gotta wait for that stage in the future, because otherwise we're gonna get in situations like that where we're almost cooked. You know? If we always wait for the last stage, then it's never gonna get that close. Cool. We're doing good, we're doing good. Lore is subjective. Yeah, well, like, there is an objective truth to it, but we don't know that, so yeah, right? Like, your interpretation of the lore is obviously subjective, and, like, there are multiple ways to make things work. Even if some ideas seem more stretchy that people believe. Maybe they don't think it's as stretchy, or maybe they agree, but there's a reason that they consider it better still. Like, it is... I agree. Basically. TLDR, I agree. Whoa. I remember playing the game FNAF Together, I think it was. Oh, I don't know if that... I don't remember the name of the multiplayer game I found, but, I'll look at it afterwards. I don't know. I don't remember why I added it. I think I was just scrolling Game Jolt for, like, games for this. There's a lot of popular ones I already knew. Oh my gosh, he's already, like, fully out, dude. Dude, this is a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Little difficult. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. No! Don't say I'm dead. No! Foxy, no. Don't kill me, Foxy. Please. You son of a gun! So we're dead. So it's over. I'm gonna try and not flip up the cam, see if we can maybe make it work. But, like, I think I'm just dead. Dude, you can't make that. That's what Foxy does? That's so funny. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Ranted friend for 2 hours since he's interested. May not be true. Yeah, Molten MCI is one that, like, for sure is pretty contentious, or pretty up for debate. Unwithered Truth stream? I saw he streamed a couple days ago. I don't think I... What do you mean I don't think? I did not make that one. I was probably busy with something. College just started back up again, so, you know, that tends to make people a bit busy. Let me see, can I look up on my phone while playing this? Probably not. I'm probably gonna die, but... When did he stream? 3 days ago. Yeah. Yeah, he's, like, going through the games. Kind of like what I did, except for mine was more for marathon practice. Is that him? That might be him. It's either him or Bonnie. Yeah, it was him. Ha! Got him. Where's your hook? There. Goodbye. Go away, we don't need you. Okay. Chica. Bonnie's almost here. Get out of here, man. Damn, that's definitely stressful. Oh man, why am I lifting that? It's way too early. Dude, I do not like this guy, I'm not gonna lie. He keeps me locked in the office. Or, you know, he keeps me locked staring at him. She's not gone yet, surely. Why'd you call Chica Shirley? I don't even know what I'm saying. Dinner. Why is this called dinner? I didn't even think about that. Dinner? I mean, like, it's close. Sure. Yep, go away. Bam. Too easy. There we go. Get destroyed. Goodbye. Alright. 2 a.m. Things are not looking too bad. Okay. Cool. Oh boy, I can't wait to go to the dinner room. Dude, after my shift, I'm going to the dinner room. What if people are eating lunch here? You think they're only open for dinner here? Dude, she actually runs. What the heck was that? I saw like a frame of her running past. Damn. They really took Foxy's speed and doubled it and gave it to her. That's kind of crazy. She's a chicken. Chickens are pretty fast, I think. I don't know. How fast are chickens, really? That's something people should consider. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was talking about that in a different stream about doing a video about how, like, fast the animatronics are. That could still be something fun to do. Comparing the actual speed to the hour and stuff. I think I said Security Breach should probably be the fastest. But yeah, you have... Or Mimic. Mimic, well... Could be Ruined Glamrock Freddy. Ruined Glamrock Freddy is the most intense chase, I think, in any of the games. So, like... Very possible. Very possibly. I remember when I was first making a fan game, I made the animatronics be in the camera object. Rookie mistake. Fudge. There we go. We're restarting the night. Screw this. Screw you, Foxy. Ah. Pushed it too late. Dang. But yeah, no. Bob. When I start my fan game, like actually making it, which is hopefully going to be soon, I'm kind of waiting on the other people. Hey, if Zeto or Fredden are hiding in the background right now listening to this, we gotta lock in. Okay? They look. Whoa, I don't know what that was, but we gotta. I'm ready to meet basically whenever, as long as they don't have like a college class or something. They just gotta be not busy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be prioritizing organization and cleanliness in the fan game. Otherwise, working on it later is just gonna be a headache. And that's fine for a personal project where, like... Oh my gosh, I didn't even hear him. Too busy talking about my fan game. But, yeah, basically. I don't want to make my life easier short term to make it tougher long term. That's the lesson. No one says how Phone Guy implies at least 2 night guards died at the FNAF 1. Yeah, I mean, like, in the week before as well. I don't think it ever says how many guards there were beforehand. Like, I think it's implied that, like, you know, it's been around for, like, you know, at least a decent bit. Or, no, like, you know, at least, like, a couple months or something. I don't know if it ever says more how long it's been exactly in the week before. I haven't read it in a while. But, regardless, yeah, there was certainly enough time for a couple guards. I just don't think their stories are super important, but that's a good call out for sure. Movie Pup was actually right, because how did none of the parents... Yeah, exactly. No, that's true. Well, I think part of the, like, you know, the allure of it is it's Spring Bonnie luring them. Oh my gosh, I'm not focused. Why am I not focused? I hear the sound and then I ignore it. My brain blocks it out, man. I don't know what my brain's doing. Oh well, more time to chat about theorizing. And about FNAF. Dude, I think Movie Puppet was kind of right, but for a different reason. Just because those those parents were... Dude, those parents are so... dismissive. That's crazy. 3? How unlucky do you have to be to get 3 parents that don't care? Like, sure, I could see a couple being like that, but by... striking out 0 for 3 for parents who aren't going to listen at all is crazy. Crazy unlucky. And then to go around and blame all parents is a bit far, but you know, we all make mistakes, so. Can't blame her too much. She's young. She's allowed to make mistakes. Even if it, you know, almost causes some deaths, but that's okay. There we go. When making new and all separate objects, easier to sort through. Exactly, yeah. That's the point. Yeah, organization, as much as it's annoying sometimes to set up, is key a lot of the time. At least you... I think it's a good, like, rule to, like, you know... You should at least be able to, like, understand your code. And then, like, Oh, hold up, he's there. Sorry, got him. I'm so bad at this. Sorry. Let's restart again. I'm pushing Foxy too late. Someone already calculated Foxy speed at fastest Usain Bolt. Damn. I want to calculate like all the animatronic speed and like compare them against each other, who would win in a race, basically. I think that'd just be a fun video. It wouldn't be like one I normally do, but I think it could be fun to expand. Charlotte sucks at gambling? True. Yeah. Dude, Charlotte needs to enter the gambling skill-based matchmaking scene. She would probably go last, but you know what? She needs to improve somehow. Firestorm, don't worry, he will care. Wait a second. Say that again. Is Freddy here? No. Is that Freddy? That is Freddy. Go away. Good boy. Wait, why did I say that? That's so weird. Dude, I was just possessed to say that, I swear. That's crazy. Okay. Dude. Okay. Don't ignore the sounds in the game, Minibite. Come on. Dude. I do see some of the problems with this game, though. It's a little boring at times. Okay. I forget if there's another stage for Foxy. I'm just gonna shock him soon. Let's just shock him now. I hope that's not too early, but we will deal. My dad asked me if there was a new FNAF movie, what I thought about it. I told him most of the fans are not very happy. I think that's true. I don't actually know what the split is. I'd be curious to know, but yeah. What I've seen is more like, I think it's fun but not good, and I think that's a sentiment that a lot of people share, but I think some people also just don't like it at all. So, you know, it's definitely varied, but I think that's a good generalization. You know what? As I was thinking, I said, "Wait, Freddy left, didn't he?" and then it was too late. Okay. Streaming and playing a game is hard? What? Who would have thought? He knows zero about FNAF, other than that I've liked it since I was a kid. So has he, or is he going to watch it? Because I always think it's interesting when somebody doesn't know anything about FNAF and show them, like, the movies. I'm interested, like, what they think about it, you know? Because my friend group has at least been, like, exposed to some FNAF, so they're, you know, tainted, I guess. You know, not in a bad way, but they're tainted with knowledge of FNAF, even if small amount, so. That's Freddy. Surely that's Freddy. Yep. Got him. I'm Aaron and I'm a strawberry. Well, too bad we don't allow strawberries in this chat, so I think you gotta get out of here, Aaron. Sorry. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Toy Chicks, God, she didn't drill into anyone else's brains. Because she would've, she wouldn't be happy with what she sees? What does that mean? What? What, nobody else has any brains? I mean, Mr. Burns doesn't have a very, Wait, Mr. Burns. Is that his name? No, surely it's not. Surely I'm just not remembering. Is it Burrs? It might be Burrs, I don't know. Hey, Foxy. I think I can wait a bit longer, but I think I'm just gonna shock him, be on the safe side. Think you watched the first one, though my siblings don't know if he really cares enough to watch the second? Yeah, that's fair. First one, probably, yeah, it makes sense that it didn't really blow minds, you know? For sure. Especially if you weren't a fan. If you were a fan, it was good, I think, but, well, you know, even in that, some fans didn't like it, but I think generally it was well received with fans, but outside of that, it was just, like, a decent film. Crack Theory Fazburger, plus the deeper you go into that damn place warmer. Up until you hit the ceiling of the UCN building? That's a fun idea. I like the idea of like multiple things stacked. And I think I like Fazburger. I know some people aren't big fans of it. I think it's fun. Oh, PBBV, yes I do. Dude, that name, man. The Gorilla Tag Ghost. There we go. Wait, he laughed. Think that's him? Yeah, that's him. Caught in 4K, what can I say? I'm the GOAT. Watched the first movie with my cousin, it was alright, 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's I think that's about what people say. No. So I'm cooked. Yeah. It was a 1 in 9 chance. I had no idea. Because I had to look away to shut the door in Chica. Or no, to click the Foxy hook, that's what it was. Doing another marathon with fan games? Yep. Not today, obviously, but we're setting up for that. It'll probably be in the summer, like early summer, but we'll see. It wouldn't be later than that. Might be earlier. We'll see, I guess. Could even get this all done by spring break, to be honest. I don't hate Fazburger, I just prefer cheeseburger. You know, I think I can get behind that. I think a cheeseburger sounds pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Better than the small little, like, granola bar I have right now. Go away. We don't want you, Freddy. Not my Fazbear. Five Nights at Fredbear's? Is that the name of it? Because there are a couple Fredbear's games, for sure. People love making games on Fredbear's, because, you know, people have been asking for an official one for, like, years now, so. But, I'll check it. I'll check it out. I'm taking recommendations if anybody else wants them. I want to make sure that everybody has the chance if they want one added to do it. Oh, his hook was there, wasn't it? I was busy dealing with Freddy, okay? Damn. This is tough, though. I like this. I like this challenge. It's good. Ramps up a little too fast, but it's still good. The first FNAF movie is like a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. What's the second movie like? Yep, on Game Joel? Alright, I'll check it out. Good to know. But I can see that description. I'm curious what the second movie would be, though, under that idea. I don't even know. I don't go to McDonald's too much. I prefer like, like KFC, sometimes I'll get, or like, Taco Bell. It's not the best, but, Subway. Subway's pretty good, too. I like Subway. Am I the only one who headcans that Fazbear sells very good lemonade? I've never even thought about that, but you know what? They got the lemonade clown in Pizza Place. You know, I don't know how good of a server he is, but there's a precedent of them selling lemonade, so very well might be the case. Under that, would they also sell good fruit punch? Because there's a fruit punch clown too. Get away, man. I want to make sure I'm not missing a Foxy hook. I'm a little paranoid after. Oh, where's Freddy? Get away! Scram! Wasting my power right now. Surely they're gone. Yep. Cool. We're good. From what I've heard, it might as well be moldy cheese. You still haven't watched it yet, Aaron? Damn. Well, are you planning on watching it? I'm curious. Because I know it's out on digital now, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually have it. I probably should get some copy of it, just like, you know, in case I need it for lore discussion. Somebody's like, well, in the FNAF movie at, you know, 1 hour, 22 minutes, 15 seconds, you can see a flash frame of Golden Freddy or something. And it's like, well, I can't confirm that. I don't know if I have to stare directly at him for this, but I'm still doing it. Release me! What is this? Somebody says release. I don't know what it is. Water bucket! Release! That's what it is. Dude, I couldn't. I had some release meme in my head. That's what it was. I don't know if it's worth my time. I mean, I think it was a fun time, even if it wasn't a good movie. I liked all the neat references and stuff, but that's fair. If you're looking for, like, a great story and stuff, I guess it probably wouldn't be worth your time. But if you're looking for, like, a fun ride with, you know, FNAF references and stuff, it's a good watch. Just don't expect, you know, a great story, basically. But hey, I'm hopeful the third movie will be able to redeem it. Like, Security Breach, Ruin, except for hopefully a better redemption. Because I think Ruin was good, but, I don't know if it, like, necessarily fully redeemed. It also has its own issues. Look at that. When he focuses, he knows what he's doing. Bam. Now you're gone, yep. Look at that. Plot twist, Toyshika's a crying child who's curly black hair named Cassie. A fifth victim is named, like, Maria or something. Hey, I do think the one you should not have killed is the crying child. I'm not super passionate. That's what I believe, but it's not like I'm dying to defend it. I just think that's the most evidence for it currently. Especially in the more recent stuff. But, I don't know if I'm ready to call him Cassidy. But I do think that's an interesting idea, for sure. Okay. Go away, Bonnie. That was a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie, with that when that minigame came up. I love FNAF movies the way I love Hello Neighbor. It has its issues, but I like it. That's fair. I like Hello Neighbor differently. It's kind of the same way I like Security Breach, except for Security Breach is just better than Hello Neighbor, in my opinion. Where I enjoyed those because of the flaws. And I think they elevate them, but, like, not in the way that they're supposed to be. I like them because of the bugs. But, the movies I like because they're, like, a fun ride and because I'm a fan. Not because I think there's, you know, something great about them that makes them above, like, I don't know, the Sonic 3, for instance, is miles better than, the FNAF 2 movie. For sure. And I definitely think that one's, like, a better watch, and if I'm looking for a better story, but still something that I recognize and enjoy, I'm gonna choose Sonic. What do you think about Cassidy CI? I like it. I mean, I believe something with Golden Freddy at the FNAF 2 location, so it's not, like, that far away. I don't believe it, but, I think it's, a valid idea. I wish the movie had cleared up more stuff about FNAF 2. It might have, but, like, what she used from the movie for lore, since it is so disconnected, is, like, so up for debate. I assume Fredden's latest video did really well, so I assume a lot of you watched Fredden's video, if not all of you, and he uses the movie lore a lot more directly than I do. Well, let's freaking go, by the way. I'm glad I'm done with that night. One more to go. Okay, chat, pick from these minigames which one we do next. Park of Horror, Playtime with Percy, or A Bite at Freddy's. Those are the three. Because I'm guessing this is the last night. You tried watching it but fell asleep during it? The second movie? Wait, what? Oh, Fredden's video, right. Well, don't worry because it's slop anyway. No, not really. I believe in a big part of the premise, which is the killbots, or the toys being like killbots, or murder characters, but I don't believe Midnight Motorist, the Midnight Motorist section especially, obviously it's very different to my own, and I'm also iffy on Charlie 82 for sure. He's been trying to convince me, though. Every time I'm in a call with him, and oh, I missed hearing that. But every time I'm in a call with him, and it feels like in the conversation comes up, he always goes like, "Mini Bite, I'm sorry, man, it's just true." And I'm like, well, I have my gripes with it, but I am coming up with an alternative way for Charlie 82 that might make sense. Do you not believe in the killbots part of it, Clavis? I'm curious about that. Because I feel like that part's pretty dang solid, but I could see you not believing in it, or like, you know, someone in general not believing in it. I'm just curious, like, if that's the case. Because I thought that part was pretty good. A Bite at Freddy's? Alright. Gotcha. If it's the game I'm thinking of, it's like a Western sort of themed one. They got like cowboy hats and stuff. I think I played it back in the day when it came out, but it's been so long, I don't remember a lot about it. You shoot Chica with a gun. I know that. Charlie 82 with me, Midnight Motor 82. Oh, you're saying like if it's Charlie 82, you also believe Midnight Motorist 82? Yeah, I definitely believe it's 87 for Midnight Motorist, so that idea personally doesn't work for me, but I can see why you say that if it has to be after Charlie's death. Yeah, I think the Killbots toy stuff just goes against FNAF 2. That's fair. I like a lot of the connections, and I think it's really well how he laid it out, especially is really convincing for me. But like I said, I can see how you might not agree with it, but I definitely think it's the most solid part of the video. The rest of it's kind of built on that, so that's good. The video does have a solid foundation. I love A Bite at Freddy's. Yeah, me too. Mobster Bonnie in it? Maybe. I don't remember her, to be honest. We'll see when I pull it up. I gotta download it. If we lose this night again, I might pull it up quickly to download it so it's ready by the time that we play it. But, yeah. Cool. MM87, but also Charlie 87? Yeah, that makes sense. I believe MM87, but I'm not convinced on any Charlie death date yet. I haven't made a video on it, so that lines up, but, that's why I say, like, I can believe 82 with some modifications to their current understanding of it. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, I need my flash. We gotta flash Fox, you guys, come on. But, yeah, Charlie 87 is definitely good, too. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater of, like, almost any theory. There's some theories that I'm like, I don't... Fudge! I don't think I had my flash yet, so... I think that was just over from the start. Oh, hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me start downloading A Bite at Freddy's. Surely this will make it show up quick so I can just get right back to gaming. There we go, it's downloading. Okay, let's go. I used to believe Charlie 87. What do you believe now then? I'm curious. I think consensus is still 83, but I'm like almost 100% sure. I think common is 83, but like I don't know if I'm saying I don't know if it should be in like a bad way, but I feel like it should definitely be like pretty close. Like all the theories on her death date are pretty valid. I think 82 is fighting an uphill battle, but the movie is interesting. To choose 82 of any year, it's interesting that Scott picked that one out, you know? He didn't have to. Chica's probably still there. I like that you're not penalized for checking, though. Oh, Bonnie's there now. Okay. Sure, whatever. Get away. Bonnie's probably... Bonnie is not gone, actually. Okay. Freddy's still there? Yep, there we go. I'm gonna shock Foxy after this. I just want to give him some time to move. Bam. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, I gotta move this. ASDF something, thank you. Giving RWQ a run for his money. RWQ FSFASXC. Sorry, I had to prove to myself that I could say X. My mind blanked on the name for a second. I'm like, oh no, I can't forget that. It's key FNAF lore. I'm not a fake fan, guys. Come on, I promise. Okay, so certainly Bonnie's gone from the left now. Or Chica. Chica was there, so now it's Bonnie. Okay. Dude, they've been doing this a lot, where it's a double. One comes and the next comes. There we go. I love it, even though the crying child's death was the bite of 87, or he says, or 387, because Markiplier yelled it. Yeah. Well, I wonder, outside of FNAF, how many people believe it's the bite of 87, you know? Like, how many still believe it from that clip? Because they're not in the community. How would they know? It's not their fault. It's just, like, interesting. Or are people informed? Has it gone around enough that, like, most people do believe 83 even outside? I don't know. It's an interesting question. Heard 82 in FNAF 4's moved until there's only one. I don't know if there's only one left. I know, yeah, there were a lot of 82s in association with it, though. That's true. Freddy's there. Release! Bam. I'm glad we were able to release Foxy. Wait, release the shock on Foxy. We're not releasing Foxy. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's a lot of 82 like source code stuff with Scott Games leading up to FNAF 2. So it may either it was originally supposed to be 82 instead of 83, or it was a misdirect, or something else is associated with 82, like Charlie's death. Oh, I didn't hear the laugh. I did, but my brain once again just did not comprehend it. Wow, that's amazing. My brain once again amazes me with how it just forgets things. Have you ever seen the news where they don't have anything new, so they demonize FNAF or other horror games? Yep. I've seen a lot on FNAF, a lot of hit pieces where they're just like, you know, security breach was bad, and that's it. Barely mentioned Secret of the Mammoth Book. Oh yeah, Steel's worked on a couple games since then. Maybe they have like a summary, but they really, it's good. Security breach is such like a money glitch kind of. Like, people love watching security breach videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be using that method in my long form video because a lot of the section is gonna be on security breach, and I'm gonna be hating on it, but not exclusively. Like, I'm gonna be hating on it for the things that I hate it for, but also praising it, because I want it to be more positive towards security breach. Security breach gets a lot of hate for good reasons, but also for bad reasons, you know? I want to be fair in the review. Well, it's not even a review fully, it's more like a retrospective, but, you know, people just, it's just easy to talk about security breach and then, neglect to actually talk about, you know, FNAF improving and stuff like that. It's easier to just hate on it. It's easier being a hater. She's gone. I heard Foxy. Or Freddy. Oh no, I didn't. I heard... Yeah, I heard Foxy, not Freddy. Oh my gosh. Like, could you imagine religiously saying it's 87 just to hear the bite of 83? Yeah, true. You know, I doubt there's anyone, like, in the FNAF community, you know, that's not, like, isolated on under a rock somewhere that still believes 87. But, hey, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, there's probably a chance that that's the case, that somebody still believes 87. But they would have to be very separated from the community as a whole, I think, for that to work. I think that's just Bonnie. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Okay. We gotta save power here, man. Come on, get out of the... Bonnie! Bonnie, you're killing me. Okay, got it. Come. We're fine. Security breach is so glitchy sometimes, though. Freddy's some sort of god because he's able to teleport. Well, I think that's... You have to have some suspension of disbelief, kind of like Bonnie. You know, the animatronics teleport around the game in the original games. Like, that's a thing where it's gameplay over lore. But yeah, that's a good point. They could have made it more subtle. Originally, I believe in the original version of the game where it's survival mode, he actually had to walk to you. But that's a bit ambitious. With like especially like the deloading of maps and stuff that happens. Like, I don't know how that would work exactly. It's possible for them to do that, but it would be a struggle. We gotta save power here, man. I'm still stressing out about the power right now. But yeah, some of the glitches and security breach I think add to it. But I think others, yeah, are just straight up negatives. And I also think some design decisions from Steelwool are just negatives as well. Oh! Hello? What do you mean it can't end this way, bro? So did I win? Do I have a Discord server? Well, on the last video we hit 5K and I promised loosely to Gems that I would make a Discord server at 5K. So that is in the works. I'll probably announce it on a community post when it's ready, but I'm going to start working on it. I just want to make sure it's set up properly. I'll probably have some people in there to be like, you know, mods, but it's going to be a small server, I assume. You know, we're a humble little channel. So yes, I will have one at some point to Bagel. Probably in probably this month. Also, this is like Fredbear, which is interesting. So he doesn't want us to leave. He's shaking my screen a lot. I wonder if you guys can probably read the text pretty easily because it's not shaking for you, but it says shaking on my monitor, so I can't read it as well. Clearly I am impure if you would rather abandon what we have together. Yeah. The humble little server, exactly. The little server that could. Midnight Motor Car can go max at 200 miles per hour, and the first commercial car to reach those speeds is 1987. Really? Dude, so many 1987 connections. I didn't even mention that in my video. That's so good. Just getting out of Freddy with some setup unloads the whole map. I know. I used that for challenge runs back in the day. Before I, you know, started this channel and everything. Like, I think that's that's on the side of fun. But, I get why it had to be patched out, too. There's still ways to do it, but it's less accessible so that, you know, random people don't accidentally do it in their normal playthrough. So, I'll definitely be mentioning that stuff in my video. Oh, what? Okay. 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 I didn't realize there was a final mode to this. Hello, Gems. Welcome. These are the TVs. People like Gregory for destroying these poor glamours, but in my opinion, is always a little Nicolas Cage. Is that a reference to, is that the Banana Splits movie? No, Willy's Wonderland. No. There's a Willy's Wonderland. That's funny. That's real, though. Okay. Trying to save power because nothing's happening right now. Where is he, by the way? Where is he? I don't know where he is. So far, confetti's fallen from the ceiling. That. Dang. What the heck is that thing, bro? Nightmare Rion on, like, steroids or something. I thought he... Was there a sound effect? Was there a sound effect? I did add cats. No, Gems. Hey. I didn't add all the cats because I didn't want to overwhelm them, okay? Hey, if I wanted to add the cat army, that'd probably be in, like, the next big video. Because that one's going to have a long runtime, so at some point I'll probably just throw random graphics on screen. But, what was I going to say? But the cats... Did you watch part 2 Dreads in it? I did, but that part I wasn't gonna believe. That part was in the background, I'm not gonna lie. I watch a lot of videos while I'm editing and stuff, so I watched the first, like, part of it, just, like, straight up no distractions, but the second half was with some distractions, so I may have missed a few details, but I still know the gist. They've also been talking to me about it in, like, VCs, so I already knew a lot of the ideas going in, but I didn't hear about that one. But yeah, no, I did add cats. I made sure to add cats at least to the video. I think there was 2. I think there was a Plink at some point, and there's another cat at some point. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, there's another cat at some point. They said pop-ups, so I just don't want to miss the pop-ups. Don't be too greedy with the cats. You get it, Clavis. I guess I just didn't notice them? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that there was at least, I can think of one right now, but I'm pretty sure I remember when I was editing, I'm like, okay, so I'll have 2 cats in here. Perfect. So I'm pretty sure there's 2. Interesting. I didn't know this had a boss fight. I've been researching boss fights. I asked on Twitter for, like, what people's favorite boss fights were, and, unfortunately, I don't think many people saw the tweet, but that's okay. Because I didn't get any responses. But, that's okay. I'll research myself what I like, and other people have to deal with my version of a boss fight. But yeah, if you... But yeah, what are your guys' favorites? Since I have some people here now, what are your favorite, like, fan game or official boss fights? And I guess why, if you have a reason as to why. That would be good to know as well. I don't even have Twitter, so maybe, like, submit it where people would find it. Yeah, well, I have a small following on Twitter, but I use my community post usually just to, like, notify people of stuff, like, mostly streams, honestly. So I don't know about that, but and it's tough to integrate into a video too. But right now is a good time to ask. So if you have some strong opinion on it, I would love to hear it. 39-hour shift? That's a good question. And Arnold's backstory. We need not the week before, we need the shift before. I like her tweets. Yeah, thank you, Clavis. Clavis is my biggest Twitter fan for sure, at the very least. At the very least, my biggest Twitter fan. Don't have a favorite boss fight because I suck at video games? That's fair. What about, like, visually wise? If you've watched a lot, like, what about in the main FNAF games? Because I know you at least know those. Like, which one, like, you know, when you're watching it or something, just, it's the best for you. I don't know what else to say about it, except for that it's just your favorite. You know, whether that's visually, like, because of the audio of the fight. 5 Fangled Knights of Freddy's. I'll have to look into that one. I don't actually know that one. Oh, the boss fight from that. It's interesting. I said my top ones were Juniors, and from normal FNAF, I love the Ennard boss fight, personally. But, you know, I don't... Oh, I tabbed out of the game. No. That's what happens when it's in a windowed mode. I can just tab out of it so easily. Maybe that's part of the challenge. Also, my power's a little low. Gotta be careful here. Comes to FNAF, Ennard is the best executed? Yeah, I agree. I think there's not a lot of audio in the other boss fights, like, audio-wise. So, like, from an audio design perspective, I think it's the best. I think you feel a lot of pressure when you're playing it. I don't know how well that, you know, comes up when you're watching it, but, like, when I'm playing through it, I feel a lot of stress. And I think that's good. Like, and I feel, there's some annoyance when I lose, but to be honest, it's not the worst. I feel more annoyed doing other boss fights, to be honest. I've felt it worse. Hello, bruh moment. Welcome. Please don't do that, maybe? Yeah, I'm glad you can agree with me on Ennard, because that'll definitely be a big inspiration if... I'm not going to reveal too much, but if there's a boss fight in the fan game... we haven't even solidified the plans, so I don't know if there will be, but I will probably try to take some inspiration from, you know, Ennard. Not maybe in terms of game, like somewhat in terms of gameplay, but I'm not just gonna copy Okay, I'm glad I got rid of the virus. I was a little worried there, I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit slow to getting to the virus. Main FNAF, there's only 3 boss fights. Enter DJ Music Man Burn Trap. There's also Nightmare / Nightmare Fredbear in FNAF 4. There's also somebody else. M2 R&D is kind of the boss fight of that game. Burn Traps is kind of a boss fight. DJ Music Man's is iffy, to be honest. It's kind of. There was somebody who was saying it's like a mid-level boss fight in a game, but I can't think of it now. Springtrap's whole ordeal is kind of a boss fight in FNAF 3, but that's a little different. What have you done so far? This game and the T-Jock demo. We're about to move on to the third and final one for today. If this is the end of this one, which I think it is, which will be, the final game is what? Oh yeah, Bite at Freddy's, that's what we're doing. There's the entirety of FNAF World? Yeah, but I'm thinking mainly like classic FNAF game boss fights. Like one-on-one encounters. I keep calling them just boss fights, but I'm specifically thinking about like 1v1s. You against Springtrap. You against Nightmare. Stuff like that is more specific. Foxy boss fight, that's true. It really isn't when it, yeah, no. That is a boss fight. I don't think it's good. I read the first fight and I'm like, oh yeah, that is a boss fight. It's just him rushing you over and over, is it not? But I like the music. Like, there's a lot of build up to it, but, eh. Favorite bosses, final events is Pizza Party. That's true. That's a great, like, climactic one. It's not very good from a gameplay perspective and, like, stress-wise, because in the end, it's a glorified maze. But, like, cinematically, it's really good. So I see where you're coming from with that for sure. But I also don't consider it a boss fight. Or a 1v1 boss fight. Because I always, in my head, when I say boss fight, it immediately clicks, oh yeah, 1v1. Or a one-on-one fight. But that's not what boss fight means. Because there's not really a 1v1 in FFPS. UCN's kind of like the boss fight for the entire original series, but it's still, what was I gonna say? It's not a one-on-one, obviously. It's 56 versus 1, so. Do you think Nightmare Biddy's boss fight in Baby's Nightmare Circus is more iconic? Yeah, I played that off stream. That was the first game I tried for this. I did not understand Nightmare Biddy's until I realized you can just check all the tents in time before she kills you. What? Oh my god. What the hell? But yeah, no, Nightmare Biddy's, I think it is more funny. Cause like, yeah, once you know what you're doing, it's really just speeding to all the other tents in time. Dude, that killed me, I'm not gonna lie. Mangle and Juniors is one of my favorites. I listed that as my first favorite. But like, I was thinking, I went back to official for Ennard. But yeah, no, my favorite overall in terms of execution, I think, is Mangle. Even though I think there's some small issues with it, it's pretty good. 10 out of 10 outro? Yeah, real. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. If I do miss something, y'all can yell at me a different time. Let's go to a Bite at Freddy's. Oh, it's already an executable. I don't even have to, like, unzip it from a file or something. Or a folder. Shadow Candy's boss fight. I think Five Nights at Candy's is on the list. Oh no, 3 is, instead of remastered for 1. I could swap those out, but yeah, I've played that all the way back in the day. That one's not bad. It's not my favorite to play, personally. I forget why. I haven't revisited it in a while, so maybe that's bad. Maybe that's my bad, to be honest, for why I don't like it, but we'll see. I hope it locks in for the stream. It's not. Okay, let's do another window capture. Hold up, guys. Let me just window capture the right game. Bite at Freddy's. Bam. Whoa, why? Next time you do something like this, you try out 5 Fangled Nights. I'm adding it to the list. I'm gonna probably go back through the stream chat after just to make sure I didn't miss any. Because I'm not writing them down right now, but I do want to get all your guys' recommendations. I don't want to miss out. So now chat might be a bit delayed with me reading because I have to read from my phone, which is a bit delayed. But it was already delayed a little from the start, so it's okay. Build up to Mangle's cool? Yeah, I agree. I love the transition, even if it's a bit long. How do I move my, where's my mouse? My mouse is invisible. I don't like that, but okay. Why is my mouse invisible? I hope that's not a bug. I just downloaded it off GameJolt. This isn't like an older version or something. Why do you believe Juniors is FNAF 2? There's stuff like, what was I gonna say? So, there's stuff connecting Fredbear, or FNAF 2 to Fredbear's, which I've talked about on the channel. I bet you can find a random video on it. There might even be like a dedicated video that someone else has done on it.
Howdy.
Because I've never done a dedicated video on just that. It's always been a part of another thing.
Well,
I don't know why my cursor's... X. So I'm just going to click X. Oh, that skips through the whole thing, though. Dude, I feel like I should have my cursor. I'm restarting the game. Sorry, guys. I can't. I need my cursor. And for some reason, it's not showing up. Let's do this again. What's the worst game to play on 40 Benadryl? Never tried it myself, so I can't say too much on that. But, if you want to play a fan game I worked on a bit, Tales of the Bunny Man. You worked on... Oh, really? I feel like I've heard of that before. I will definitely check that out. If you worked on it, oh, heck yeah. We can add that. I don't have a mouse. Is that intentional? I feel like my mouse is I don't know why I don't have a... We can see your cursor? I can't.
howdy.
Wait, I have an idea. Sorry, I'm skipping this. We're going back to main menu. I'm going to unfull screen the game. Where's my mouse? Stream is so delayed I can't. I'm trying to go 45 degrees from the corner. Where is the mouse? Oh. I found it. Okay, it's okay, perfect. If I don't play it in full screen, I can actually see it. Okay, guys, we're doing this weird because here, I'm gonna make it full screen for you guys again. Just give me a sec. Oh, hold up. I made the game a bit too long. Something like this should work. Bruh, I just got texted that some of my friends want to play a game soon. Bruh! Wonder if it's recording software? Might be. I'm only streaming, though. I'm not recording this, because I'm not... I have a question for you guys, actually. Real quick. I believe FNAF 4 house and Midnight Motors are two different houses. That's a fair interpretation. I personally believe, because it's a minigame, it's just like... It's not very literal. But I do have a question for you guys, actually. Which is, how many of you guys... Oh, here's the phone guy, by the way, making the pizzas. How many of you guys would move over if I moved to Twitch? Because I'm curious, because I'd like to stream more, but if I streamed more, I wouldn't want to do it on the channel. I think Twitch is better for that. So I'm curious. Salvum, thank you. I'm curious about that. So. Is there a power thing in this? I swear you could shine a flashlight down there. Maybe I'm wrong. Have they moved? No. I gotta deliver pizzas, don't I? Oh, that... Right. This power load, right! It's all coming back to me. Weird we can see your cursor? Yeah, I'm glad I did. I only worked on concept and play tested. Close friend. I've heard of it before. So that and since you worked on it for sure, I'll a little bit, I'll show it off. Yeah, that sounds like a fun time. I've heard of it too, so clearly it's got to be good if I've heard of it. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think I've ever played it or like watched it, but it sounds good. It sounds like a good time. I would be willing to. I don't mind. Okay, because I would love to start streaming on Wednesdays too. But for every stream, I have to make a thumbnail, which doesn't take a lot of time. Especially with fan games, I don't have access to models a lot of the time, so I just, like, get PNGs. But it's just easier to, like, I just click go live and I go live. So, if I do that, I'll probably make a community post and be like, hey, here's Twitch link. Because, yeah, it's just easier to do that. And I think there's more discoverability, like, because, you know, people are just there for streams on Twitch. So, you know, I will probably still do streams on here, like, for big game releases and stuff. Kind of like how Spiff does, to be honest, you know? I wonder if Spiff influences my channel at all. Interesting. But, yeah, no, just so that people who do want to... What can I do? Confirm where. There we go. But yeah, just so that, you know, more people who, like, watch the stuff can find those streams. But, like, these ones, you know, we're chilling and stuff, and we don't need to be, you know, clogging up the YouTube feed. So, yeah, so that's something to look forward to in the future. I was also going to say, there's something else I was going to mention. Damn. Dude, if only I had enough brains. Oh, yeah. How many of you guys are excited for... Did I hear a sound effect? How many of you guys are into Poppy Playtime, by the way? Because guess what just got announced? The final... Well, I think supposedly the final chapter. Might not be. But Chapter 5... coming out on a Wednesday, which I have totally free on. And I'm probably going to play it on release. Are you guys Poppy fans? I'm not, like, huge Poppy fans, but, like, I'm not a huge Poppy fan, but, like, I played 4 on release, and I think it will be fun to do it the day it comes out. I hope it's better than 4. I was not blown away by 4, to be honest. Twitch has streaming categories to make it easier. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. A game you should try is Hell's Fright and Burgers. Not traditional. Doesn't even have animatronics, but you should try. Okay. I want to try and keep most of these, like, in the gameplay of FNAF. Some free roams will be included, but a lot of them I still want to be, like, you know, inspired by FNAF gameplay, but I'll check it out. Nothing about Poppy. I think they're going to be 6. Oh, okay. I watch people play it out of curiosity. Well, yeah. I'll probably play that. I don't know how many people will be interested, but I want to play it anyway, and I have Wednesday free of everything, basically, so, like, might as well stream it. So if you guys wanna watch someone play Poppy, and live, I will be live that day, probably. It's not free roam, it's still 2D. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Not everything's probably making the list, by the way, so if if your fan game's not chosen to be added, it's not even necessarily that I don't like it. It could just be like a time thing, which I've said, because, like, I don't want the fan game to go on too long, so not everything's making the list. But I'm still gonna play all the games, and any ones that you recommend, I'm gonna try to play on stream, so you know, you at least get to see me play it once, even if it doesn't make the marathon. I heard you. I see you. Dude, that's so funny. Okay. First action of the night. Spooky. I'll definitely watch. Let's go. Massive W. Because I was worried they were going to show... They released a trailer today for the prototype. And I was so worried that they were going to show off his design. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, no, please keep it a secret. And I'm glad they did. Because I don't want... I think that's going to be a great, like, reveal in Chapter 5. Honestly, I think FNAF should take some inspiration from Poppy in terms of, like, what's it called? Oh, no, he's just looking at it. I think he has one more stage. I'm going to shut it just in case. But, like, in terms of, like, mystique, I think we're missing some of that, like, what's it called? Some of the whimsy of, like, the reveals, like, it's, like, more awe-striking in Poppy sometimes. Like, the rise of the music and stuff. Maybe I'm hyping it up in my head, but I feel like there's just more moments that make you go, like, you know, like, wow, this is a cool set piece. There are in FNAF too, but it's just, like, I don't know. Something about it's different to me. Maybe I'm making it up, though. Thank God my nights are only 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Dude, thank you. I am a big defender of shorter nights, more action per night. I don't know who likes the longer nights, because, like, back in the day, sure, it was good, because, you know, it was a new gameplay formula, but we're over 10, 11 years into this. Like, we know what's down. Just get shorter nights. I say 6 minutes or less is, like, peak. 7 minutes, you're pushing it. But, so 5:15 is definitely good. Nice, let's go. Stag for the game is great. Yeah, I like this too. I like the little guy too. Even if we're...
Well,
I'm gonna skip him, sorry. But yeah, he's great. I like this whole environment. It's really well done too. The gameplay is like very fun. It's not worried about the horror aspect as much, but it's still good. Look at that. No transition between nights either. That's cool. What are you going to do for FNAF World's 10th anniversary? Is that... Wait, when is that? What day is that? Is that... If it's on a Saturday, Sunday, or Wednesday, I can, like, you know... Or Monday, maybe I can do, like, a fun stream. Or something. Maybe that's when I'll do Refreshed. But, those are the 4 days that, like, I can squeeze it in. Preferably a Saturday or Wednesday. But... I could do something fun for that. Or I could do some art. I'm not good at art, but I would like to be. So, you know. Maybe I can start my drawing arc by doing some FNAF World art. Can we make a game with a full 6 hours? There is. Hey, FNAF in Real Time has a 6-hour mode. I want to do that as a challenge at some point, too. Like, you know, after this marathon, I might take, like... I'm honestly... No. Here's the long-term plan, okay? We do this FNAF fan game marathon. I want to do another, like, official game marathon next winter. Like I said in this last video, I almost want it to be a yearly thing. I think that'd be fun. I don't know if that will actually be the case, but I just want to do it again this winter. So, after this marathon, what I'm going to probably try to do a lot is just get better at the older games. And, like, actually, like, beat all the max modes live on stream and, like, just get really good at them so that the marathon has less mistakes and we actually finish it. 21st is a Wednesday? Let's freaking go. I'll do something then. I'm probably not going to stream every Wednesday, to be honest, even though it's available because, you know, college work and stuff. But, and I got to edit. So it just depends. But, when I can, I'll probably try to stream more often than not, but we'll see. Depends how busy I am. I don't have a lot of classes, though, this semester. To be honest, it's a bit more lax, which is interesting. Shaking at the Hour of Joy scene? Yeah. I wish it was like, you know, or you were a bit more in it and it wasn't on a screen, but no, that was still pretty good. Think most people aren't fond of in real time? Yeah, no. It has some issues for sure. But I like the 6-hour mode as long as it doesn't bug out. The demo version of it, or the beta, did bug out. I don't know if the final version did. I would like a better 6-hour mode. I also saw a Roblox one recently. I don't know why. I was looking at random Roblox stuff one day for FNAF, and I was like, oh, this advertises a 6-hour mode, which is interesting. Get away, Freddy. Thank you. In my dream, we'll get a FNAF World 2 announcement. Please, Scott, lock in right now. Dude, if there's a FNAF World 2 announcement, I would go crazy. Dude, we'd be analyzing that trailer to no end on that day then. Our day would be set at that point because I am so there for an announcement. I don't know if that means that's his final arrival position. Sometimes they're just in the room. Yeah, I think he's just in the room. It's the new trailer, so I'm gonna let my first impression be your stream. The new trailer for what? Poppy? Are you saying? Why is turning off the power increase the load, by the way? That's interesting. Okay. Freddy should be in there, I think. Yeah, Freddy should be in there. There we go. Oh man, I was worried about you missing the shot there. FNAF World 2 or Update 3? I think at this point it might be a little late for an Update 3. But hey, what do I know? So, yeah. Update 3 would also be pretty peak, as long as it's better than Update 2. Some of the minigames in that are good, but not all of them. Not gonna lie. Some of the minigames kinda mid, so... I would like that better. The self-insert OC is so annoying to me. Like, if it's not changed to the lore, then why does it change the lore? What? What do you... When you think... When I hear, like, self-insert OC, it makes me think of, like... This one thing I saw. About a self-insert, but I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a very popular show, though, where somebody's, like, pretending that their OC's a part of it, and then they, like, freaked out or something. I see clips of it on Twitter sometimes when I'm, like, looking for FNAF news, something else pops up. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Not here. Go away. Thank you. Freddy's not here, I'm surprised. Because Freddy entered through there, no? I guess if he entered from here, so he's probably moving his way to here. Yep, there we go. Got him. Birthday's on January 21st. Hey, guess what that means? That means we're definitely getting FNAF World 2. Scott's got to make the birthday wishes come true. Come on, Scott, you can't deny a birthday. It's been almost 10 years since Update 2. Ugh. So old, man. Update 2, damn. Dude, I remember when that came out. Ugh. Can't be that long, surely, right? It's like last week that came out. Yeah, I heard you. Goodbye. FNAF in real time as a brother? Oh, yeah, that's what you... Sorry, that's the self-insert. I was like, wait, why are you bringing up in real time? That's right. Yeah. So, FNAF IRT. Yeah, no, for sure. Brother, yeah. Brother just appears at the end and does nothing. I don't know if there's deeper lore to why he's there, but yeah, he really does nothing. He's like, I'm known as a brother to some, or something like that. he has like one speech and that's it. And I don't even know what the lore is. So, I think the story department, they kind of failed, unfortunately. Look at that, I got my grilled cheese or whatever. That looks like a grilled cheese. Maybe I didn't look close enough, though. Well, go away. We don't want you. Sorry, Mike. Joined from around when FNAF World came out? Yeah, same. It was around World or 4. I don't remember exactly, to be honest. What do I have to do? Oh, shoot. Do I have to do something? Oh. Dude, I don't remember this. Oh. Go away, man. Oh, I can only do the close one. Get out, man. Look at that. Too easy. Been a fan of the franchise for longer than my little brother existed. That's funny. No, I have a younger brother, but he's not that much younger than me. He's like almost 2 years younger than me, so that's not quite the situation I'm in. He's like, he's not really a fan of FNAF. He's a casual enjoyer when new content comes out because I drag him along. But that's about it. When FNAF 6 came out, same time as Bendy? Interesting. Hey, FNAF 6 is not a bad time to join. I'd say Security Breach. Security Breach brought in a lot. I'd say that's definitely a rough time to join, though. It was fun for, like, theorizing, but also bad. I think it was fun because, like, look, as much as it divides people, I think it's fun to have, like, a game that kind of messes with everybody's perception for a little bit and just, like, mixes things up. Even if, like, that probably did it a bit too much, I like the shakeup. I think it's a bit fun. And I think it brought a lot more mystique to the game. I think a part of that was the environment too, but like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Hot take. Why is Bonnie even trying to kill you here? We're trying to fix... Yeah, I know. What is Bonnie's beef with us, huh? Bonnie, we did nothing to you. Oh, see, he does have one more stage. There we go. See, I thought he had one more stage where he got closer. Yeah, go away. Walk away in shame, Freddy. You should be ashamed. Best way to describe Security Breach, it was an experience. That's true. See, look, as bad as some of the gameplay aspects are, it's fun to revisit, at least. Like, I don't know, it's more... I don't know if it's more fun to revisit than Secret of the Mimic. I'm not gonna lie. The middle half of Secret of the Mimic's a little boring for me to replay, personally. Like, I would rather be playing Security Breach some days. I'm hearing something. Oh, Foxy. It's when he's biting on it. Or about to bite on it. That's when we refresh, I think. I watched a lot of Horrible Bro. I don't know who that is. Assume he does some sort of, like, FNAF or FNAF adjacent content. I wish Security Breach did more with its environment. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Well, I think part of the reason for that is just because they built the environment first and then the gameplay around it. Which is not the way to go. It should be, you know, I think... Look, I'm not... As much as I am an up-and-coming game developer, I haven't worked in, like, you know, big-scale projects like that, so I don't know exactly how, like, how planning goes, but I would imagine you have them, like, around the same time, right? What the... Also, shoot... we can still win this, though. Don't worry. Cam use is just going to have to be sparing. Messed up. I'm ashamed? For what reason, Mio? What's up? A cool way I interpret Help Wanted 2 is instead of Cassie's dad, there's not one protagonist. I could see that. I think the protagonist of Help Wanted 2 is certainly up for debate still. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, so I guess after he bites the wires, you're just cooked. I didn't realize that. Huh, good to know. Horror Bro? Oh, I know about Horror Bro. I've watched them for a bit as well, yeah. Super Horror Bro Mike here. Yeah, they're pretty chill. I haven't watched them in a while, though. I heard be ashamed. Oh, I don't even know what I was talking about. Be ashamed of... something, I don't even know. But yeah, no. I personally am pretty strong on the belief that we plays Cassie's dad, but like, I'm not one here to sit and say that it's confirmed at all. Or even, you know, what's it even called? The leading, it's probably the leading belief, but you know, that doesn't mean it's the most correct in any way. Just because it's the majority belief does not make it most likely. Not at all. Okay, Foxy. I got my eyes on you. How do we feel about the choice to make Foxy like a nerd? It's like a space engineer of some sort. Arrow, or I don't know. Astro, something like that. You should always be ashamed, Mio. Wait, true? Nah. Wait, Moon! No way they got a Secret of the Mimic reference in here. That's crazy. I find it fun to make Foxy whatever. That's fair. I mean, hey, he's still different from the rest of the band in this. You know, he's still got his own little niche. It's just, it's not being a pirate in this one. Which I don't think it would have fit the theme as well. I think, making him an engineer, like a sciencey mathematician, maybe, sort of guy is it works. Is it supposed to be a meteorologist? Is that what the name is? Meteorologist? Interesting. Huh. I think I have to wait a stage, no? I'm worried about refreshing if it's not. I hope that's right. Nope, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Nope, still not right. Okay. It is the final stage, and I thought so. Whoa. There we go. Goodbye. Cowboys is in a proper... Wait, in SB he's a cowboy? That's true. Well, in this he's not, though, which is interesting. Oh, now he's staring at me. He's angry. What you gonna do about it, huh, Foxy? You got no grounds here, man. I control the power. I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. Now, don't eat those wires again. I'm warning you. You're gonna get shocked. I'm telling you. Or if the camera gets refreshed, why don't we just shock them? Let's go back to the original game. We just shocked them. No. Thank you. Dude, Foxy was a little scary when he ran at me. Nuh-uh. Not today. Okay, sending. Cool. Cassie's dad's the protagonist, but only in the hub world? Really? But then what is he doing in the hub world? Like, the hub is only used, really, to access the minigames and to play Princess Quest. So is he also the protagonist of Princess Quest 4, then? Like, because the person in the hub is the one selecting the minigames. Unless you think it's, like, memories that we're looking through? Oh. I could see something like that. I just think it's more so indicative of the fact that Cassie's dad was a Pizzaplex employee. So, you know, we're looking at things that he's done in the past. But I could also see that. I mean, that works. I love when FNAF fan games have really unique takes. Yeah, I agree. I mean, hey, it helps them stand out, too. Like, this one has a very distinct style. And I think that plays into its favor a lot. So I hope our fan game also, like, clearly it's gonna take inspiration from, you know, the original Freddy's games, but I want it to have a unique style. Or at least have something to make it unique. For sure. Not a lot of reason to be in the office, to be honest. Like, at least not yet. I know, it's Fredbear. But it's not really Fredbear. Somebody like Fredbear's in this. I don't know his name, though. Threadbear? No, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? I don't know. Bite Bear? Something like... It's some goofy name. Wait, what does it say? Freddy fast food delivery. Warning, moving machinery. What, because this is like a conveyor? Because it sends food to us, so it's got to, like, move the food somehow. No, Bonnie. You're getting ahead of yourself, man. No. Okay, he's looking for a munch. Nope, still not biting? Come on. Come on, man. It's Threadbare. Let's go. Did you hear T-Dread's stream yesterday or get the gist of it? No, I was not there. I was busy. Otherwise, I might have joined, honestly. I was, like, thinking I was going to, maybe, but then I was busy. So, unfortunately, I was not able to join. But I heard was it on Bite Victim? I thought that's what I heard it was on, but I may be mistaken. If I miss one, I assume if something big gets unveiled, that it'll pass through the grapevine back to me, basically. Put Sparky or Shadow Freddy in your game. Well, we might have Shadow Bonnie. Not to reveal too much. That was more of a throwaway idea, though, to be honest. We have not. That's not something in the plans right now, but it was brought up. So, there'll definitely be, like, Easter eggs and stuff. I don't know about Sparky or Shadow Freddy, though. If it works well in the universe, sure. Made me sad and slightly frustrated. What happened? Cause I think was it Fazbear and T-Dreads? Just them two? Oh shoot, am I doing something else again? Oh, we're going somewhere. The end? That is not night 5. No, but there's no Threadbare yet. That was like 3 nights. Oh, Guts Theory. That's from yesterday? Oh, never mind. Wait. So I heard about Guts Theory, but wasn't that already a thing with, like, Schedule Theory? Final course. Okay. If we add this to the marathon, which I'm thinking we will, because it's pretty easy. I don't know. It might be too easy for the marathon. We'll see. We're definitely going to add this, because that was super boring. I'm not going to lie. I felt I'm waiting for this to get tough, and it's just like, it's not, so. Surely this will ramp it up a bit. I think I died like once, and that was just because I was being stupid, not because it was tough. I don't know, yeah. Well, they may have expanded upon it. That's what I'm not sure about. Because, whoa, I accidentally restructured my window. Sorry, guys. There we go. Because I've heard of guts, or I've heard, like, the guts sound effect being used before in relation to schedule theory, and I heard about it today, but I just figured, I didn't know it was from yesterday. Interesting. I do wish this game was more entertaining. I think the custom nights are entertaining, but I'm not going to do that for the marathon, probably. Because that'll be too long, then. There's quite a few custom nights. If there's a max mode, I'll try it after this, because this is too easy. We'll see if this scratches the itch of, like, difficulty-wise, then I'll just do this, but, we'll see. Because, yeah, right now, this is not difficult enough for me, TBH. I've been chatting more than I've been focusing on the gameplay. Which, you know, is not a bad thing unless you're, you know, looking for a challenge, which I kind of am. Hello? Is that Threadbare being activated or something? Yep, there he is! The Pit. Wonder if that's an Into the Pit reference. I don't know when this came out. Probably after Into the Pit, so. Surely that's a reference. That's cool. Into the Pit. What was that sound effect? There was a sound effect. What? They kept skipping over the book. They told me everything, like my views on Phasgu isn't that far out there. Skipping over, what book were they looking at? Skipping over the book. Interesting. Because I didn't know there was a book in relation to it. I just knew about the guts sound effect. But I didn't know. I thought guts theory is just in relation to, like, hey, there are victims in the fun time, or in sister location and Pizza World stuff, or rental, specifically the rental. I forget how he works. Doesn't he just do, like, everything? He's like, he can do any task? Might be wrong, though. Bits and pieces of bodies and organs are basically in everything. Oh, yeah. Well, right. That's what it was. Yeah, sorry. Somebody did bring that up today. Conveyor jammed. By whom? Oh. Does he, get out of the way by any chance? I hope he does. Otherwise, we're just cooked. What? I don't like that as a gameplay thing. If it's just jammed, I'd like for him to kill me. If that's the case. Oh, well, there we go. We get a free reset from Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. How gracious. FNAF 4 gameplay is Nightmare's Chambers. Would be cool if the trailer was true and these monstrosities actually broken. I agree. I think it's a cool idea. I might bring this up to, like, the guys I'm working with for the fan game, because they have ideas for a couple games if this first one goes well. I might bring it up to them that I kind of would like a game where it's like the scrap animatronics or some version of them, like cryptids, which I know is a pretty common, like, what's it called? Headcanon for them, but, like, going around to people's houses. I think that's really cool. I think that's a way to implement that into the games. Pretty cool. In a nice way. The lungs are in one game. Does anybody know if there's a game with lungs? Because I don't know about that. And I would love to know about that, because that seems kind of important, if true. But yeah, no. FNAF 4, like, on the face of it, is a really cool concept about, the, like, animatronics breaking into your house. I mean, hey, the movies have had it. Books have definitely had it a couple times. So, like, come on, games. You gotta catch up, man. FNAF fan game where they're actual animatronics, like a zoo? Oh, now he's active? Yeah. Heck yeah. I heard somebody. I don't see anybody though. I'm a little paranoid right now because I don't remember how Threadbare works. So I'm not panicking, but I'm a little Little worried. Tom wasn't too far off with the stuffing liquid nitrogen. I wonder, is liquid nitrogen used like in relation to like gas stuff? Or guts, not gas. Like scary big horror rabbit. If it was like deformed creatures, yeah. Like a zoocrosis, except for maybe, you know, done right. I could see that. That's an idea for sure. Normal normal animals, they would have to be more of a for the gameplay or for like the lulz sort of thing, because otherwise they're not very scary, you know. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't think normal animals would be too scary by themselves. Particularly scares a real bear. True, a real bear could be scary. I guess looking at a bunny or a chicken, like those are not gonna be super spooky. But chicken or a bear, that's not a bad idea. Fox could be as well. Oh, a wolf would be better if you replaced him with wolf. Yeah. Goodbye. Brains are what controls the animatronics. I don't believe this theory. The more I hear about it, I'm more iffy on the ideas it's bringing to the table. Like, I don't think the brains are the reason that they control the animatronics in any way. That's not... I don't think that's been the rules laid out by anything so far. Go away, Bonnie. Okay. Giving summary of the streams yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, it's very, very helpful for sure. Otherwise, I would have no idea what T-Dreads in the group are doing. The Goofy group are doing live. Because I don't do a lot of theorizing streams. Like during these, I talk about theories and stuff, but I don't do dedicated theory streams. Just because, like, if I find something interesting, I like to save it for a video. Personally, like, I personally think that's better, but unless it's something I have to investigate further. But at that point, I don't know if I'm going to find anything, so then the stream might just be boring because nothing happens. So, you know, it's just iffy to me, theorizing live. Not my cup of tea. But, like, trailer analysis and stuff I can do live. That's something that I think is a good live format, but, other stuff, eh. Isn't the blob just what remains of the Funtime delivery service? That's what I believe, yeah. There are other ideas, as with everything, but I think they're at least mostly that. Like, their physical form is that. There could be some Molten Freddy left over. I know that's an idea, but for the most part, at least, I'm pretty confident in saying they're the Funtimes. Oh, like Pet Cemetery saying in relation to the real animatronics or real animals game. That could be something interesting. Playing off of that a little bit. I haven't actually seen Pet Cemetery. Like the full movie. I think I've seen clips, but so I don't know a lot about it, but that's one of those that I probably should watch at some point. Just seriously watch the stream from yesterday. Got you. I don't know about exactly or directly after this because I have some stuff to do, but I will get around to it. Maybe tonight while I'm working on the script for the next video. Because that'll take a while. It's going to be a long script, like I said, so... Definitely not going to finish it in one day. I don't think I've ever finished a script in one day. Besides, like, YouTube shorts. But that's... You know, that's a whole different sort of situation. Shorts, you can, like, whip out, like, 5 scripts in a day. Where were you? Watch the vents. Damn it. Gale, this is moderately challenging. I still might try to do max mode, though. Entered is literally a meaning of the words? Maybe? 1 second. Let me look up the specific definition of entered. Just to... Because I'm curious, like... Hold up, I'm worried about dying in this game. While I look up the definitions to words, I'm worried. Entered? You mean like innard? Because I know innard. I guess that's what it's a play on, so... Innard is like the inside... Yeah, internal organs. I think it's just a play on that because he's made up of the internal organs of the animatronics. And I don't think you're keeping a lot, like, contained within that mess of a wiry body, you know? Like, sure, it could be hidden in, like, the wires, but I don't think that's, I don't like that. I don't think that really works. Literally innards. I think it's just like I said, it could be, but like the way it's been presented so far, I'd say no. Especially like where do they go then by the time of Molten Freddy? Does Baby absorb them all? Because I don't think there's no way they're in Molten Freddy. He is literally just a pile of wires. They're not sloshing around any organs, I don't think, with them. Innards equals guts. Yeah, really. That's what I thought. Just want to make sure there's no, like, slight difference or intricacy to it. It's the main reason I look up words. Like, a lot of words I know, but then it's like, well, if we're getting into the definition of it, might as well make sure I got the proper specific definition up and ready. Do you remember my thoughts on Phasgu? Hold up, sorry. No, I hear a lot. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but, I like vaguely, but I can't remember. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue sort of thing. Because there's not a lot of theories on Phasgu and stuff, so it sticks out. I do Dude, I don't even know. Then they become out. He's Mike's innards, then they become outwards. That's interesting. Stream explains it better. No rush. Yeah. Stream explains it better. I will, like I said, yeah. I'll definitely get around to it if it's an interesting one. I thought they would have. I would have seen it in the Discord chats and them talking about it, about guts theory more. But you know, maybe. Clearly, I'm wrong. What if William Afton is purple guy? Yeah, I don't think there's any evidence for that. Sorry. You know, it's a bit too. It's not a theory. It's headcanon territory for me, unfortunately. But you know. Hey, if you want to write a like a fan gamer, a fan, what's it called? A fan, not novel. What's the word? Fan fiction with that. Go on right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Shadows are failed Phasgu clones, like Ditto. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like it maybe, but like and it wouldn't be a bad idea necessarily. I just need, you know, like the games to acknowledge it in some way better. You know. There's a lot of theories like that, where, like, in concept, yeah, sure, or, like, I like it, but, for me to believe it, the games need to show that better, which is not a fault of the theory, it's a fault of the games for not clarifying. Gamer Gabe, you got Scott's notebook? Trust? Dude, honestly, yes. Release the Scott files. You thought the Talbot files were crazy. Just wait for the Scott files. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Pablo Rawl. I don't know what 500 something. Thank you so much. I don't actually know what oh my gosh, currency that is. Or whatever, but thank you. Very much so appreciated. I'm gonna look it up after this because I'm curious. But thank you so much. Any support is W support. So, hey, if you have a recommendation for a fan game, I'm looking out for any. So, anybody's able to, but, you know, you donated. So I want to make sure, you know, if you have any ideas, feel free to send them. They started with tinfoil hats? Yeah, I know. I saw it in the Discord in preparation. T-Dreads is like, hey, Fazbear, make a version of your character with a tinfoil hat. I'm like, lol. If I'd have joined, I probably would have done the same thing. Cause you know, I'm in the server where they coordinate these, but then I'm just like always busy, man. I need to not be busy one of these times. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We reset. Let's go again. I'm gonna look up this. Okay. ARS currency is Argentine peso. Thank you so much. Faznet was agreeing about the books being part of explaining what? Because I know Fazent, to be honest, he is pretty anti, like, books. Like, he is, you know, he always says the books are slop, and, at least That's what I hear a lot. So I'm interested what he thinks they have a place, but like overall he's on the side of less book stuff. You know, over books are obviously I think a lot of people can agree games over books. I think most people can, but he's not a big book guy. That's the vibe I get when I chat with him, at least, from what I hear. FNAF World's a great fan game. Dude, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but oh, that's just him activating it. That's every time I hear that, I'm like, what? But I hate to be the one to tell you this. It's not a fan game. Otherwise, it would be included in this. Hey, we have a FNAF fan game definitely being included, though. Like I said, next week. Get out of here, man. No, Bonnie. He's blacked. After hours at Cody's? I'm just taking any recommendations. I don't, like, need them. It's just like, hey, if you like a fan game and want me to try it out to see if it can make it onto the marathon, go on right ahead. Right? And like I said, I'm gonna have to go back through this stream to pick up on all of them. Because I'm going to show the list every time at the start of stream when I stream. So, like, if I, for some reason, like, if you recommended one, then I forgot to add it, just, like, yell at me. Yell at me next stream until I add it, because I don't want to miss out on it. It's just sometimes I may be going through stream and then, you know, get distracted and miss it or something. So, but I'm going to try my best. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're talking about Refresh, don't worry. We will be playing it next week, because, yeah, Refreshed is W fan game. I heard there were some issues with the update, but, like, overall, it seems like just a solid addition, which, hell yeah. We'll take those over buggy releases any day of the week. $2 a.m. Your cats just woke up? Let's... Nocturnal cats? I don't have cats. I don't know how they are, but our cats usually awake at absurd times of the night. Heck, I'm up till 2 o'clock sometimes, so I don't know how much I can judge the cats, TBH. They get a bit quirky at night. Interesting. I didn't know cats were known for being quirky like that. Damn. I have nothing against cats, though. I think I've said I wouldn't mind, like, you know, getting a cat at some point. You know, once my you know, life's a bit more stable and I'm out of college, preferably. But cats are pretty fun, I think. As long as you know, get a decently behaved cat, at least somewhat of a not a super crazy cat. Who knows though? I don't know how many cats are really that crazy. Talking about the fan game made by rookie fan dev Scott Cawthon, yeah. I feel that. It's definitely got some it's not professional, you know, it's no Alien Isolation or you know, I don't even know what, it's not even comparable to that, but you know what I mean. Fair enough, although fan game dev might be pushing it a bit far. How dare you call him a game dev, or a fan game. Okay, we're fine. Everybody's okay. Everybody's chilling. Fish used to be like that before they went. Overfed them. Oh, well. I'm sorry, man. Nah, go get away, you two. Dude, Threadbare's going crazy right now. Damn it! Ah, I went as quick as I could. We were close. We're close. We're so close. Don't worry. Perfect. We're going to end right about 4. That's exactly, or about 3 hours, not 4. That's right when I wanted to. That's perfect. Different colors of certain quirks traits. Yeah, I remember that. I think we've talked about this before. I don't, you know, that's not something that sticks into my brain, like specifically what colors have what traits, but I do remember that fun little fact. If I did get a cat, I'd research it, obviously. See which one probably would likely fit best with my lifestyle. My cat had me walk 2 hours the other night in 20-degree weather. Ugh. Man. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine. What are you doing here, Bonnie? Get out. That's not your camera. Orange cats are the craziest. Okay, well, no orange cats then, probably. Probably. I don't think I need a crazy. Unless it's a healthy dose of crazy. A healthy dose of crazy is okay. Both cats I live with have been taken by the streets. Oh, that sound every time. I'm like, what's going on? Because I don't recognize it at first. Jeez. Well, I've been taken from the streets. Well, I'm glad you could give him a home. That's good. But jeez. Okay. Go, go, go. I don't see anybody. Good thing is there's no power issue with the cams. So like I think I do just need to be like on cams 24/7 until somebody shows up, you know, to do something. Like I really can't just sit here, which is cool. Since you're Fredbear, right? Like what's the name of the kid you hit? Funny story, his name's actually Bite Victim. Yeah. They say it's like a premonition. Like he was always destined to be, you know, bitten, so they called him the Bite Victims. What about blue or purple cats, Glitch? There's blue and purple cats, yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely heard about blue and purple cats. That's a thing. Orange tabby more quirky than crazy? Like, what do you mean by like quirky? Like they just do random weird things? That's interesting. Interesting if true. Pumpkin melon, because he looks like a pumpkin in a watermelon. That's adorable. That's a good name. Pumpkin melon, or pumpkin water. Yeah, but just pumpkin melon. That's funny. Makes me think of Chica. Nope. Blocked. Oh, blocked. Open. Because Chica also is has been both a jack-o'-lantern, aka a pumpkin, and is often called a melon from FNAF 3. So, you know what? There you go, compared. First name Bite, last name Victim, exactly. Well, first name Bite, middle name Victim, last name Afton. We can't forget, okay? Look, he may be the outcast of the Aftons, but he's still technically their kid. I knew Dave was odd sounding. Exactly, yeah, no. That's what they want you to believe. That's what the fake news wants you to believe, but it's all lies, okay? You can't listen to them. Trying to trick you. Man, they're tricky. Phone guy owns an orange cat? Is that true? Is that in like the week before? I could believe that that's in the week before. That's a detail that I'd forget. I'd be like, oh, that's probably not lore important, and then I just forget it. Vent? I heard you. I've had 7 at one time. Oh my... Of what? Oh, 2 long blue hairs. 7? Jeez. That's interesting. Okay, we're on the last order. Let's freaking go. A game I love so much is Hitman World of Assassinations. I don't know that game. I don't know if I've heard of it. Interesting. I imagine it's good then. Isn't there's a game series called like Hitman? I don't play it. But that sounds like something. Yep. I got you that time. There we go. Always adopt if you can in general. Got it. I think that I knew that already. Fudge! Frick! Okay, now he's super active, so it's not over, but it is. It's gonna be a little bit more taxing on the power for sure. Oh no. Headless Freddy, no! Was this before or after? This is after Security Breach. Was this before or after Ruin? I'm curious, because they had this Freddy thing. Kind of a reoccurring theme. Man, a lot of power stuff's getting used right now. A little worried, to be honest. We're on high? Uh-oh. We're gonna be on high again. The Hitman series. Yeah, so it is a part of that. That's what I thought. I don't know a lot about it, though. Except for, I assume you're a Hitman. Seems like a reasonable guess, but who knows? It's a part of it? Yeah. Orange Cat made the Midnight Motors footprints? I can believe it. About as reasonable as any other guess, to be honest. Okay. Everybody's behaving. Oh, not you! Uh-oh. Hold up. Lock in. Damn, that's a lot of kittens, Mio. Jeez, I can only imagine how hectic that must be. Okay, I might want to try the max mode, to be honest. Just one time. If there is one. I think there is. Unless I have to beat them in sequential order, then I probably won't, but we'll see. I have seen the protagonists. I just haven't played them. Like, I've seen clips. That's what I mean. Like, I just don't know a lot about it. I think you're a hitman. That's what it looks like. But, no, I know the protagonist. I can picture him in my mind. I don't know his name, though. No idea. I honestly don't know if this was before or after. I'm guessing it's before. I think I remember it coming out before, but might be just saying that for no reason. As a streamer, how do you deal with the chat delay? To me, there's like, it almost feels like there's no delay. I feel like you guys have to deal with it more than me, because I see the message and I just answer to it. And then sometimes I forget what I'm talking about by the time that somebody responds, but I can usually pick it up. But I'm usually busy playing something else too. So like I respond, and if there's extra time to wait, I'm just playing the game. So it's like there is a delay, but it just doesn't hit the brain the same, I guess. So I don't know. But hey, if I move to Twitch, which I've been talking about, then there would be less delay. There'd still be delay, but definitely less. So that's an advantage for sure as well for moving over. But yeah, let's freaking go. That was not too tough. The final night was definitely a bit tough, but that's a pretty short game. Easy wraps. But yeah, let's try max mode, because I definitely think I could beat that. I just have to I can chat while I do it, but it'll be a bit more of a challenge. Agent 47, is that his name? Names are for friends. You don't you agree? What? Let's see if I can access max mode. I can. Dude, I know the haunting one's fun. Freddy and friends. Yeah, so this is just okay. Max mode, let's try it. might get cooked, but I do want to try it. Hitman reference, by the way, I figured. The Agent 47 was a tip-off. Dude, should have been Agent 67, honestly. Agent 67, that's got a better ring to it, don't you think? Dude, we're gonna be locked in for this night, don't worry. Do we still have to do 3 orders, I wonder? Looks like it, but, I'm pretty sure in Lunch Rush, because I played this a long time back in the day. When it first came out. I think there was 6 on that night. I don't know if there's 6 in this one, though, too, so we'll see. No what? No max mode? Or what did I say something? I might have said something. I don't remember. Oh, I accidentally resized the window a little bit. You guys might, the display might have been messed up a little bit now. I'm sorry. There we go, I fixed it, I think, for the most part. It was a small difference, but, how'd you get past me? Dang it. We don't want them to get to that stage where I have to do that. It takes more time, it's overall just bad to do that. It takes more power, too, which we really don't need more of. Oh, 6-7, yeah. See, that's one downside of the stream delay, is that it takes longer for people to react. So then, like, I'll forget. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I just said 6-7. The brain rot's cursed many of us, and I am a victim of it as well. I'm a victim mainly because of Fredden. Fredden's the true brain rotted. Hello? By the way, Threadbare's not out yet. If you watch T-Dread streams, hit me up after. Bet. It'll probably be late. It'll be later today. I probably won't finish it, though. It'll probably be tomorrow that I finish it, to be honest. Because I'm hoping that, oh my gosh, I almost died to Bonnie. I'm hoping that tonight I can talk with the people I'm working on the fan game with. And we can get some stuff sorted out. So I'm going to be busy with that, hopefully. But, you know, if they don't get on, oh well. I can't force them to. So I might be somewhat busy, but that's okay. But I'll at least start it tonight for sure and probably finish it tomorrow. Gotta go study for Spanish. Midterms? Good luck. Hold up, sorry. Ah, oh, fudge! Drats. Drats, man. Okay, well, we gotta focus, guys. Sorry. Couldn't super chat in the stream? Or couldn't super chat the stream? Oh, you mean like, I see. During that stream, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, hey, I can pass some stuff along to them when I'm in VC. They can also explain the theory directly to me as well. So, I'll watch the stream still probably to get the full context for everything, but they can probably help as well with stuff. Guts theory? Yeah, I've been hearing about that today. I didn't think it'd be... I mean, hey, I'm saying, like, I thought I would have heard about it, but I guess this is how I'm hearing about it. Fudge! Yeah, one more time. We did pretty good there. I just need to not miss Freddy. I think I can do this in this next attempt. If I lose in this one, we're done, though. Target down 47. Great work. Now head towards an exit. That's an iconic phrase from the game, I guess. Sorry, I was looking at something. I don't even know what... Okay. Even if you do it in parts? Yeah. Well, like I said, I probably will watch it in 2 separate parts at least, but I will get around to it. Because I'm curious about, like, everything they say about Guts Theory. Because on the face of it, I don't believe it, but it might be more compelling in the stream format, however... Whatever, if there's other evidence they bring up and stuff, it'd be interesting. Okay. Cause I feel like I should be able to beat this attempt. It's not... It's only, what, 5 animatronics? Not too bad. This ain't no 50-20, so... Surely we just lock in and that's it. Ah. Well, yeah, Mio, I like... Even if I think a theory's unlikely, I think every theory, as long as it's, you know, not using something that's, like, just wrong or deconfirmed, I think every theory is worth listening to and at least, like, considering. I will forget theories, because there's a lot. So especially if it's, like, more of a niche theory, it'll slip my brain. But, I will always, you know, consider it when it comes up. Or, like, if I see something and then I'm like, oh my gosh, this could connect to it. Even if there's a more common interpretation for it. Even if I don't agree with it. I think it's something, you know, just have in your back pocket. And to discuss, for sure. Because on the face of it, do I think Phasgoo clones are important? No, but they definitely could be. I mean, Scott wrote about them, so... They're in his psyche. And he has... His brain is on that train, somewhat. Or at least it was. Hello, unknown. Welcome. Oh shoot, this is a little early. Welcome to kind of the you're catching us at the end kind of the stream, but that's all right. We're trying to beat this max mode real quick. This is the final attempt, so gotta lock in. Music box is like a meat grinder. I think possible, but I think it's a bit of a stretch for like a family place. But then again, with the toys being killbots, like it is certainly like it's an experimental place as well for Afton, so it could be. Honestly, I just want some more information on FNAF 2 in the games directly. Give us like a week before interactive novel on the place or something, you know? Scott, don't be hiding the lore from us. Come on. It's okay, you can share with us. Do you want to make theory videos about something else? Less so. Honestly, I just want to make other FNAF content. I could do bendy theories. I really am passionate about bendy. But theory videos, not particularly. Shoot. I was going to do it too, but then I accidentally let down the monitor. Whatever. We can still do this. We just gotta check in this cam a lot. No. Yeah, it's over. I'm giving it one more try because that was mid. We can do one more try. I said one more. This is truly the last one. I need to stop pushing it. Oh shoot, I clicked the wrong freaking thing. I really want to give this a full shot. I think I can beat it. It's not even that tough. I've made it to like the end of Order 2. That was the end of Order 2. So like, come on. Create theory prompts instead of theories. Yeah, I think that's it's kind of one of the more fun aspects of it. You know, collecting the evidence can be fun as well. But like, you know, coming up with the ideas with some evidence, even if flimsy, I think, you know, creating the like actual narrative is pretty fun. Like finding evidence that confirms your stuff is also cool, but you know, sometimes you're just flailing around in security breach looking for stuff and then it's like, well, found nothing. That kind of sucked. At least that's my experience sometimes, for sure. Safety is the last thing in literally every adult's mind. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, hey, in the movie, they're just like, go tell your parents. It's like, okay, bro, come on. Can we be so for real right now? Like, even if the kid is making up some story, is it not worth investigating a little? Come on, take a minute out of your day to check on the kid. It's clearly Charlie's in distress. Come on. But you raise a good point. One of the last... Oh boy, it's a long message, I'm sorry. One of the last things about Hitman... If I have time, I'll read it, but I might be a little preoccupied with this game right now. The most complex sandbox. You have a target, hundreds of weapons? Dude, that sounds... It's almost like, you know, GTA, but specifically for, like, you know, Hitman jobs sort of thing. There's a lot of different directions you can go. Because that and GTA are kind of in the same, like, genre in my brain. They look very similar. Oh, I tabbed out of the game. Okay. If Chica moved then, that was just because it's in windowed mode, so I can see my, cursor. That would have been upsetting. I'm glad we're okay. Unlimited ways to kill the target. That's really fun. Can you spring lock the target? That would be fun. I know you can't, but I wish you could. Is Burntrap the Mimic? I believe so. I think he's M2, yeah. I think it's just him with different parts. I think the difference in appearance between Ruin and Secret of the Mimic shows us that he can. And there are some similarities, and there's like the claw mark going to where the Mimic resides. It's just like, shoot! Okay, well, I said that'd be the last try. But yeah, no, I definitely think they're connected. I think it's a mix of Afton's body and Burntrap. What is this? So does one. It plays a sound effect. Interesting. Oh, I have game completed, final course completed. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know those were there. I don't remember that. Anyway. Alright. Time to wrap this up. The maps are beautiful. That's nice. That's really cool. Maybe I'll play it someday. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the stream to add some of your recommendations. Because I didn't get to them while I was playing the game, obviously. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Don't end stream, please. Look, you got here near the end, so if you need more content to watch, you have the VOD. The stream had to end, so there's 2 streams, so you will have content to watch. But I will be back streaming probably the same time next week. On Wednesday, maybe. And Saturday. And then also I have a Discord server that I'm going to set up at some point here. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. I also, I have some more news, but yeah, I'll go have, what's it called? I'll go do others. I'll talk about that next stream. So yeah, Jets Flesh, Mary Yeet, Unknown, Mio, everybody in chat, Debag.